But as you can see, there are plenty more of the Princeai to perceive. Now, there's two paths that I know off the top of my head I want to try. So there's the goddess path, but this time we bend the knee instead of trying to kill the god. That's an easy one. That's one of the more obvious ones for me to take. Another one is whenever we went with the princess and we like made her go 2D instead of questioning her. I think we should just leave with her. I think that'll lead to something different. But other than those two obvious ones, I can't think of off the top of my head obvious paths. One of the things I think going into this, I don't know how it's going to present us continuing after getting that ending, the ending. So assuming it doesn't already have like a reason written in for us to be continuing, I'm going to be going in with the assumption, since we are like an infinite being, this is simply another finite point within that infinite time. I think the major consistent thing I want to do differently, last time, every time we woke up in the next cycle, I like talked to the narrator as if it was, you know, I made them like aware I was aware what's going on. I think I'm going to try and play things a little bit more close to chest, so to speak, you know, maybe be a little bit more subtle going down things. Let's see if we can find another set of these Princeai. I guess I just have to new game. Oops.
You're on a path.
Simply never say anything. Okay. There's I feel like there's still some of these we haven't done. Oh yeah, we have done. Okay, so
I'm talking about the
okay. Just question once and then let's get this over with.
As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Use the cabin. So another thing I want to do differently. So the goddess we did first. I don't want to do that as our first one. I think we've explored all of the variations on take the knife, leave the knife, going in, stabbing her instantly, not stabbing her. So to get to the goddess, we took the knife, we went in, we tried to talk to her. She told us to put the knife down and approach. We put the knife down and approach. Okay. What if we took the knife? Or what if we leave the knife and then go back and get it and then come down and do it? Let's try that. We'll go down. Also, I think last time we always told her we were there to slay her, so I'm not going to say anything about that. Let's go as like, checking in.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and
let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What have you been eating or
I
drinking?
don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but
What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
the princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Okay.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you.
Oh,
What's your name?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as your royal.
Okay. So this would be the path to figure out. So now, go back and retrieve the blade.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me? You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead, run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
Oh, you're gonna have a vicious princess.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Oh.
She has to be bluffing, but hurry.
She might be bluffing, but just in case.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs.
Oh.
Quiet.
Where is she? She's not gonna
The
be.
princess sat only a moment ago. There's only a severed arm. Its cooling flesh still
Oh,
chained to the wall.
fuck!
She is nowhere to be seen.
She didn't slip it, but she found a way
Is it
out.
just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. You think we can start this over? Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Is she gonna kill us with, like, her sharpened forearm? She lost an arm. I'm locking her down here and letting her bleed out.
It's a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
She may be down an arm, but that doesn't mean she isn't armed. Let's finish
Eyes
this.
dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Investigate the
As
arm.
you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
Oh, she's hidden right against the wall.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock.
Turnabout, baby.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free. You should understand. It just isn't worth the risk.
Oh, that's
The princess
vicious.
walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck
Uh-oh.
here, alone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. the world ends.
Oh, who's coming into the next one? Okay, I think we're gonna have like a really cynical aspect is gonna spawn from this. Oh, we went to the witch.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
This also gets to the witch. How is it different?
A warning. She will lie. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knot. The blade is your implement.
Okay. What if we... God, like last time I know we didn't take the blade, but we also ended up in this circumstance in a very different situation. The last time we got to the witch, we had the blade, and then the narrator mind controlled us, and then she took that as a betrayal. Because we couldn't resist. This time, we still did a betrayal, kind of, I guess? So should I take the blade this time, or should I continue not bringing the blade? Let's take the blade. That's the biggest difference from the last time we ended up at the witch.
Take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Okay. Go down to the witch.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing...
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
So do I! You locked me in the basement!
Confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
This is one of my favorite Prince eyes, so I mean...
No.
It's fun already running into the witch again.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could... Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care.
I seem to remember you having a tongue. I didn't do shit to you last time. You're the one who locked me away until I died.
That is an exceptionally good point.
And you were the conniving beast that left in search of steel to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Don't be a bad sport.
Also a good point. She can't even hear you. Why are you trying to brown-nose her? I'm not brown-nosing anyone. I'm just taking a fair and balanced approach and hearing out everything that everyone has to say. If she's in the wrong, then you don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, thanks, opportunist.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free. Until finally, I found myself here again. And you were gone.
Oh, so she was still trapped.
It seems that you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be. Maybe bygones can be bygones.
Ooh.
But you'll have to let me out first.
Okay, so maybe this time she won't turn about and kill us. Maybe we can actually team up this time. Did you get out of those chains? Didn't stop you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess
Schwip.
grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
I always just kind of.
Could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop.
I don't want to hurt you, but there's clearly some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill. Give her the blade. So in both times, we were the person who broke trust. Would she take this as a sign of goodwill? Or will she just take it and stab us? We could just go that, okay, I may have gotten down here, but I'm just gonna leave. Slay the princess. I mean... Alright, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first.
Okay, I think it's the
Maybe in
same.
this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her.
What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
Talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret.
Oh, I still got another prompt where I can give her the knife. Sure, you know what? We'll give her the knife.
You can't. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no, as do I.
None of y'all are in control. I'm in control.
Abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You hand the blade to the princess, who quickly snatches it from you, her eyes darting between you and the weapon with a nervous curiosity.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you? What do you think happens now?
We both leave. Oh. Oh. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time, and I regret it. So now it's your time to choose. We're both scared, and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. You wouldn't stab me, would you? Look at that! Look at him! Look at that adorable face! You wouldn't stab that face! Arrgh, she stabbed my face! I want to go with the... I think... We're both scared and hurting. I think it's the... I want to go with the... We're both scared. I like both of these, but I want to go with this one.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
So, no! That kobold... Who let the kobolds into the armory again?
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
And then...
Oh, fuck! She did stab me!
What?
No, it's exactly what's on the tip. It's exactly what you expect. She's gonna stab you.
I told you.
She's so happy. You know what? Good for her. You know, sometimes you just gotta stab a faceless person who's kept you imprisoned in a basement, you know?
Lee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
But she won't die this time.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
See any new princesses? We just got started, so we're already getting some new stuff, stumbling onto the witch this way.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Whoever dies gets stronger.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh. Past life gambit. Hand your... Hold on. What was that achievement?
In the woods. I can't believe she actually
Hand your power
stabbed us.
to a suspicious character. But we got a chapter 3, so this is new.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything.
Oh, great. We got
On the past,
smitten.
whereas what you should be is fixated on the future. Ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Smoted. Ah.
I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
Okay, Smitten. We're probably going to be seeing... I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of Smitten tonight because of the goddess and the run away with paths that we will
She
do.
hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
I don't think she did. She hesitated after stabbing us. Be like, hold on a minute. Did I really need to do... Killing people kills them!
She won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realize that things don't have to end in violence.
I do see... I feel like the forest is a bit different. Because I think it was like thick trees and now we have some
You
sky.
know, maybe you're right. In
Also,
which
where's the
case,
narrator?
I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
He hasn't chimed in yet.
Give
Oh,
what
there he
another
is.
Try exactly. You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom. Oh, are you now? Great, so you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned.
This place is different. It keeps changing. We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but you can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. I hope you don't think I'm freeing her after she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin! Let's just leave. You just need to take the whole looping thing in stride. And then with this. Bye! We already got Contrarian.
Yes.
What does she have to say for
Good,
herself?
Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room. I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan.
Fucking opportunist.
Trust
What a
in
chuckle
what?
fuck.
The Decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret. And sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
Opportunist taking the metagame of us, the player, moving things around, and then being like, of course. There's a plan going on. Everything's fine. No, not the portal, not the void!
There isn't a plan, and that's the whole point. We're supposed to be guided by emotion. We're supposed to passionately live in the moment, and I'm sure that when the time comes, those passions will tell us to set our darling princess free. If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how
Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
Ooh.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
oh, really?
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Ooh, we've got some vines.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Ooh, I love that smell, but also all these flowers. So they gotta be roses, so thorns.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
There is no blade.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well,
Does
it's
she
not
still
here.
have it?
If
Is she gonna hand it back to us?
Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree.
We might
Let's
just
make
die
sure
again.
We get on her good side.
Only thing I see is a mirror.
Why didn't you mention the mirror? I didn't mention a mirror because there isn't a mirror. But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
The scary mirrors.
Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart.
Oh, my feathers.
Put
Oh,
our best face
oh,
forward.
embarrassing. I gotta freshen up.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
Look, I still liked it when I thought we were kobolds.
I promise you there isn't a mirror and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it? You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features. You reach forward
And then it
wave
poofs.
your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our
Just
wits about
walk
us.
through the door and see what happens. Oh, I guess
You
there
step
was a
to
way
the
to go
frame
down?
of scorched wood and make your way into the
Oh,
darkness
I guess there was.
below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash.
Watch your
The air
step,
still
jeez.
feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Oh, so the thorns are keeping her down here. So if you try and escape, they'll cut you up.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Her voice hobbles up the
I can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm gonna figure a way out of here. For good. I don't know what I want. I really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. Just want to talk. Really talk.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You
How does
continue
she
down the
look
basement
now?
Stairs, brushing past the smooth edges
How
of
does the witch
thorns that grow
evolve?
more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation.
Oh, poor baby.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
So she needs to give us the blade so we can cut her free of the thorns trapping her. Oh, that's just rude. Fucking first response. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. You want to wallow in it? Be my guest. Leave? Oof. Oof. You're gonna be like that, I'm gonna leave. Oh, man, there are 3 leave options. No. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you. Let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Gonna take the blade.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Oh. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Okay, Smitten. She's kind of wrapped up in thorns right now. Chill out for a minute, dude.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her. We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her right here, right now. She's
Fucking
never been so
opportunist.
helpless. We don't take advantage
Fuck
of
you,
that.
dude.
He may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
Oh,
Don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of
for
us.
some reason I thought he was counting us, the player, playing. Never mind. That'd be 5 people. I'm a potato.
Doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I just wanted my blade black. You're on your own. Somehow, this is the more fucked up one than just straight up killing her. Damn.
Yes.
We're gonna cut her free.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
I feel like if you pick that, you would find yourself stuck anyway.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
I guess never let it be said that Opportunist wasn't enthusiastic about whatever they're saying. They will switch at the drop of a weather vane, but damn, will they
Deserves a
just
chance
be
of
happy about it.
redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right, what he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
This truck will
And
fuck.
I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. You're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Oh, is the narrator gonna try and mind control us?
Pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking.
Wait, but
down
she
her
still has
cheeks.
thorns
I
on
can't
her.
believe you're making me describe this.
Fuck you, narrator.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
We're still trapped down here, Smitten. Chill out. We can smooch her. This is... I don't know. It's kind of... it feels funny, but I don't know. Hate the people who put us here.
Me too.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. You should have kissed her, you fool. It was the perfect moment.
Yeah, okay, Smitten.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
Do you have some kind of love beam you're gonna break out, Smitten? Because I think that's kind of what you're going to need.
Cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
Okay, but these thorns are kind of
I'm
big.
not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut into the thorns.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our
What did the
dream.
world ever
The world
do
would
to you?
condemn an innocent like her to a cycle of violence and despair. Isn't a world worth saving?
Ooh.
We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
The way this parallels with how we actually know things are going is...
We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
Don't worry, someone's here to give you a hand.
She's gone, and there's that.
Let's approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel. They think it's bad.
Gaze into our reflection. It's you. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the
Wait, we've already
world's
read that
tone.
one.
Perspectives to make my own. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Let her out of there!
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Are you what sent me to slay the princesses? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Last time we didn't attack the bot entity, so let's just destroy our body real quick.
There's nowhere for you to be but here. My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Ah. We'll just have to go all the way until the end. What happens now?
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds.
I said to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived.
Oh, I guess we have asked that before. How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh.
You won't.
Oh, my heart.